This is what we call an Andre Onana disaster class. I was going to hate to put in a very bad performance, not in that entire game, but because of the first goal that we conceded, he really gave it away easily. It was a gift from him, and there is a saying that the most important goal is the first goal, and the way we controlled the game in the first 28 minutes was really great. We had chances to score, we never really buried them home, but the way Andre Onana gives away that goal to Bayern Munich was really stupid and foolish, that it's really unforgivable. And one thing I'm gonna hate about him, he has gonna hate on the mistake that I've been responsible for the goal that we went in through. Because if that goal doesn't go through, you don't know what this game would have been, because United had chased Bayern over the park. We are building it better and connecting well in the final third of the pitch with Marcus Rashford, Facundo Pellistri, Rasmus Højlund doing what they're supposed to do. Sergio Reguilon trying to play that left back and obviously putting in close to 5 crosses. It shows you how exactly we were good on the day. But the way that goal goes in through, obviously, it de-energizes the players of Manchester United, and Andre Onana really did something bad to let that goal in. Welcome to United Matters channel. It has been really a very thrilling game, full of tensions. Sometimes you give up and you see to it that the club really comes back and obviously do the needful. The players are going to have to put in a fight. I'm going to talk about the positives, the negatives, and what I think about our performance today in general. Let's see close to 3 relax much of this video, and we're here to talk Bayern 4, Manchester United 3. A total of 7 goals have been scored in this fixture, yet a lot is yet to come for the club of Manchester United. Let's start about Andre Onana. Sometimes you own your mistakes, but it doesn't leave with the fans of United the same. It causes a lot of question marks onto your shot-stopping abilities. I know Andre Onana is a very good shot-stopper, and this is where I get to understand what Gary Neville went ahead to say, that the hardest job in the Premier League is to be a Manchester United goalkeeper. Do you know why? There is no team in the world that makes news like Manchester United. So that goalkeeping department, every time you come out and really put in haulers, and you really cost us on several occasions, it obviously happens to really, it obviously puts us in a situation of doubting your capabilities as a club of Manchester United. I've always put in a towel for Onana, a defense for him, because I don't believe that is going to hit to cost us goals. But today, he has single-handedly costed us that goal that just saw us even concede a second one in a space of 3 minutes. And this is starting to become a habit. Against Arsenal, we concede a goal. Sorry, we score a goal. They equalize against us. That is what we call letting our heads down, dropping our heads down in such moments. Instead of really charging up and saying, let's obviously get charged and look for an equalizer, we just give a goal in easily. Because in common sense, if I told you a team like Manchester United, with the experienced players they do have, if we concede a goal like that, all you have to do is that let's first keep it tight at the back. You know, let's make it hard for them to score, because when it's 1-0, every team obviously want to come up and obviously put in a shift. So that was never the question. That was never the plan. And the second goal we concede doesn't differ anyhow from the goals been conceding, like especially the goal we conceded against Arsenal, the equalizer, Martin Odegaard. You know, the cutback cross is brought in, and 3 Bayern Munich players are standing alone in the 18 yards box area of Manchester United, meaning that even if Serge Gnabry doesn't hit that ball, maybe Leroy Sen or Harry Kane hits it. So that is really abysmal. Where are these bodies of Manchester United? Where are these players? We need to be having 3 players at the edge of the 18 yards box area. And even Casemiro had run out of direction, because he joins Diego Dallo as Diego Dallo really chases down Musiala. And when Musiala really chops inside, Casemiro is not there to obviously close onto that player. Yet Casemiro was really chasing and tracking that run. We defend poorly, and it's not that our back four is really bad, but the central midfield is obviously making our defense really look bad. And I think they obviously watched most of the goals that we conceded against Brighton and against Arsenal, because they've beat us in the same fashion. They've beat us in the same fashion, because that second goal doesn't go in. All of those goals are just gifts from Manchester United. We've just gone ahead to give out gifts as a club of Manchester United on the day, and it really looked ugly that we found ourselves in such a situation. I don't really understand why we concede like that. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, but we need to stop this. And look, the third goal we concede, who drops the ball in the midfield? It's Eriksen, and it's a sloppy giveaway of the ball, and it results into a corner. Eriksen holds that ball with his hand. We consider a penalty, though the penalty really has lots of question marks, but I want to confirm to you that it was really a penalty. It was a penalty because it went on his arm, and if at all he had not lost that ball in the middle of the park, for the likes of Leroy Sane to come in through and obviously hit that ball and it's deflected by the goalkeeper, it wouldn't have gone ahead to be a penalty. So Eriksen sloppy on the day. The fourth goal we concede, we are 3-2 after scoring a goal. Guess what Bruno Fernandes does? He gifts out a pass blindly and sloppily, and it results into that goal. So we gave away this goal. We gave away these goals, and that's why I can't wait to see Sofiane Amrabat and Kobbie Mainoo return. That is it. I can't wait to see them return, because when they return, things will be different. Things will be different because it's going to be Casemiro with Sofiane Amrabat or with Kobbie Mainoo in that midfield. No way we will see Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes dropping in the double pivot. That is it. Everything is going to be in our hands, and that's what I want to see, because the midfield is obviously costing us very many games. And you worry when you're going to play Burnley when you're not having another player who is really a busybody in that midfield. Scott McTominay also come on through. He loses the ball he couldn't chase. And the big question to Erik ten Hag always is, for me, each and every time he plays Scott McTominay, why is Scott McTominay always played as a central attacking midfielder? Why is Scott McTominay played ahead of Bruno Fernandes? That's abysmal. I saw it in the game of Brighton when it's playing ahead of Eriksen and Casemiro. That was something that is really uncalled for, that you cannot obviously come in through and obviously be happy with. It's really abysmal that we are really doing such things. And that's why we don't need players like Scott McTominay to be at this team, because they confuse everyone. You know, he was given a chance against Brighton. He bottled it. Even today, they've gone ahead to give him a chance. He has gone ahead to bottle it. His body language is simple. I don't want to be here. You know, I don't want to be here. But he never pushed for a move to leave this club of Manchester United. West Ham really wanted him. And why didn't he really leave? He would have gone ahead to leave because this team never wanted him. He knows that he has no place to play in that team of Manchester United, especially with the arrival of Sofiane Amrabat and the promotion of Kobbie Mainoo. And Mason Mount being available also really extends him far off into the pecking order of Erik ten Hag. But we conceded very poor goals. But there are some positives. The 3 goals we scored, Rasmus Højlund scoring for Manchester United for the very first time. And his Champions League debut, he has gone ahead to register himself a goal. And this is where I call out Marcus Rashford. In the first half, he had a chance to do exactly what he did to Rasmus Højlund at the beginning of the second half, because that goal comes in through around the 49th minute. But he went in for selfish effort. He was in a very tight angle and he couldn't obviously score that goal. And I don't know when it's going to sink to the head of Marcus Rashford that an assist is more or less a goal. This is what we called him out for in the game of Arsenal, in the game of Brighton, and has gone ahead to do it. And the only reason as to why he obviously passed into Rasmus Højlund, I think the manager told him, stop being selfish. Because in the first half, he was selfish and he only thought about himself. You get? That's why you saw it that when Garnacho came off, and obviously when Garnacho came on and played onto that side, we really got in very many threats of Konrad Laimer, and you saw that he really got almost 2 to 3 free kicks, in the same position over Konrad Laimer, because he used to take that ball to him, and because of his pace, he couldn't even match it. So Rashford was really was really looking bad. But Rasmus Højlund, he played close to 70 minutes, taken off. Anton Martial comes in through in the second goal. He gets that assist as he plays that ball to Casemiro, and Casemiro scores a third one. So Casemiro is going to hit to score a brace today, and it shows you to it that at least we're going to hit to score goals. But how do we stop the goals that are really coming through? Because I've not seen any goal that I'm going to blame the defense on. All those goals are because of our midfield not dropping back to help our defenders. And we are obviously going to stop conceding goals like those. We are not going to stop conceding goals like those until Sofian Amrabat and Kobe Menu come in that midfield to add more and more energy onto the field of play. That is it. We need more energy to be really exalted onto that field of play, because if you don't put in a lot of energy, we are going to lose out. The other positive I've seen was Sergio Reguilón. He really went ahead to play very well, and because he had not been playing very many games, he reached the next one is really naked. But the good thing is that he's really available, he's not injured, and he's ready to go obviously and obviously take on Facundo Pellistri, another player that really put in a very huge performance today. Really tracked back well, he pressed very well, but he was got onto the ball very limited times. And him against Afonso Alves, you really knew that Afonso Alves is fast, he's a giant, and he had no chance, but he did what he had to do, especially in the midfield, cutting to the midfield. He can really go to the ball, and he obviously passed it and released it very well. I think he really had a chance to score at the beginning of the game, but Afonso Alves just put his foot, or poked the front of his boot into that ball, though some people say it was a penalty. Before he obviously poked his front boot into, before he poked his boot into the ball, he first obviously had to go through Facundo Pellistri. But Facundo really played very well. I think even Casemiro really played that well. I saw him distributing that ball very well. So almost that team really played very well. But Bruno Fernandes, the captain, sometimes he needs to obviously act better, because it doesn't mean that when you hurry, that's when you score a goal. All I know about a goal, it takes a second for it to cross the line. So it's obviously better, even if you're left with 10-15 minutes, don't rush. You are the leader and you are rushing. That means the entire team is going to rush. A leader has to really see all the situation, read it very well, and obviously come up with the best solution. But he has gone ahead to obviously create that third goal that really came in through. But we had chances to kill off Bayern, and if we are really a team that really went in well conversant and very well with our squad, I think we're going to have to go to Bayern and obviously get in what we call a very good result. And it would have been a win, because Bayern has shown us that they are also porous. They can concede goals, and they are poor at defending. Even though they brought in Kim Min-jae, they've gone ahead to obviously have a porous team that I don't think they will survive at Old Trafford. At Old Trafford, I think they'll fall to the sword, because we went with a very limited squad. No Varane, no Mount, no Kobe Menu, no Mason Mount, you get no Anthony, no Luke Shaw, and very many other players. No Bissaka, even Harry Maguire was not there. So our squad was really thin, but I think they've gone ahead to weather through the storm. But the way we fought back was really great, meaning that at least that spirit is back, and this is going to obviously silence everyone who said that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to lose the dressing room. Now, if he had gone ahead to lose the dressing room, there is no way these players would have gone ahead to put their bodies on the line. They've gone ahead to put it on the line today, and that is United 3, Bayern Munich 4. The stats: 19 shots by Bayern. United had 9 shots on target by Bayern. United had 4. 60% ball possession by Bayern Munich, 40% ball possession by Manchester United. 602 passes completed by Bayern Munich. United completed 393 passes, 89% passing accuracy by Bayern, 85% passing accuracy by Man United. 8 fouls by Bayern and 8 fouls by Man United. 1 yellow card to both sides, 0 red cards to both sides, 2 offsides to Bayern and 0 to Manchester United. 7 corners to Bayern Munich and 3 corners to Manchester United, and the table is having Bayern Munich at the top of it. Remember, Copenhagen and Galatasaray have gone ahead to draw 2-2, and I think we are playing Galatasaray again. Sorry, I think next Tuesday, but we are playing Galatasaray at Old Trafford, a game that's supposed to be a must-win for us because we need to win our games, and when we win our games at Old Trafford, that will be something easy for us to obviously register the best of the best from the club of Manchester United. But there is something I really forgot. It's time Lisandro Martinez stop doing stupid things that are costing us with yellow cards. The yellow card he considered today was really stupid. Harry Kane is going to go ahead and throw that ball losing it, and you push him and he lands to the assistant referee and he gets a yellow card. That is really stupid, and it shows you how frustrated we were as a team of Manchester United at level at that moment. We were really frustrated, and our team really looked naive on what he was doing. So, Lisandro Martinez, stop that nonsense that you are doing. It's uncalled for, and I think we can do better with that. So, guys, your reactions to Man United 4, Bayern Munich 3 are welcome in the comment section below. I'm sorry down there is Arsenal, but you see it where that it's Bayern Munich and Manchester United. So guys, I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David remains my name. The Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barakallahu fikum, me out.